Was it? Okay, it's Wellness Wednesday, and for those of you who are just watching this as a first Wellness Wednesday, a little FYI, you can use this group. You can go to the search box. I don't know which side of this video is on, but go to the search box and search Wellness Wednesdays. We are now doing this. It's an ongoing education thing for our customers, and that's you guys. And so we're just sharing, we as in the leaders that are on our team in this organization are sharing every single Wednesday just some good tips and tricks on oil usage, or just like issues or topics that are near and dear to their hearts. So today I am talking about flea and tick because it's the season. Oh, isn't that nice? I do love spring. I love summer, but ticks are nasty, man. I freaking hate ticks. I just don't understand why they exist. But at any rate, they do. So our dogs, they go out deep woods, off leash running at least 4 times a week. Plus we take them to the dog park. DOGPARK. I can't say that because they're out there and they would get really excited and wake the baby up. So, here's the deal. You guys have probably heard my story about this, but back, oh man, like 5 years ago, I was using Frontline on Nico, of course, because that's what the vet has you do, and that is like the thing. The vet is not bad. They are just recommending what works for most people. And then a year later I was using it on Jakey, and I put it on, I applied it, and then 2 weeks later I'm loving up Jakey, and I feel something like a huge bulb. It's disgusting. And so I freak out because I do not like ticks, and John has to come over and take it out, remove it. And that's problematic too. Like, dogs deal with Lyme's disease too. So at any rate, I call the vet and I'm like, what's up with that? Because I just applied it and it's supposed to work for 4 weeks. And the vet was like, oh yeah, in Shakopee, the ticks are becoming resistant to Frontline, so you're going to have to use Vectra. Now, I would like to point out that that's a super interesting thing that the vet said, right? Resistant, because when you have a synthetic chemical recipe that is the same every single time, your body or other organisms can build up resistance to that. And resistance is becoming quite a problem. Now, the cool thing about essential oils, aside from doTERRA's, the fact that doTERRA's are 100% pure plant, like, and that's doTERRA, you guys know about that, source2u.com, you can check that out. At any rate, they also are from living plants, right? And living plants are always adapting to their environment, and you cannot build up a resistance to something that is always changing. Yes, doTERRA has incredibly pure and potent oils because of the sourcing and the testing. So that's always, that quality bar is always set, but they are still changing because they're from a living plant. How cool is that? So at any rate, back then we did do the Vectra because I wasn't using essential oils yet 5 years ago. And we did Vectra for an entire year. It was double the price. It was more than double. It cost us like 400 some bucks for 2 dogs. And we had to do it because they were off leash all the time. And then a year after that, I got some, I had 1 application left and I got some on my hand while I was applying on Jakey. And, instantly, and all the warnings are so freaky if you're a human and you get that on your hand or your skin or whatever. So I'm washing it off really quick. And then I'm thinking, I'm putting this on my fur child. I love him so much. He is my child, my fur child. But also, like, if I'm freaking out about it on my skin, what's it doing to him? I'm putting it on him like in a high dose every month. That's something to think about, right? And so I Googled natural Frontline, and at that time I was using oils, but I wasn't thinking there's an oil for that. There's an oil for that. Like, write that down, you guys, because there probably is. There pretty much always is an oil for whatever you got. Like, you can at least support your body while doing other things, but most of the time you can just use the oils. So, what I did was Googled that Frontline, natural Frontline, and the product that came up was the ingredients, the active ingredients were all essential oils. So I was like, oh, well, I have essential oils. I have doTERRA, so I'll do that. And over the years, I have developed and adapted the recipe, but I will say it works when we use it. And so I have to highly, highly recommend that you start experimenting with this. And the really cool thing about it is I'm going to make this blend. I'm going to use a 4-ounce spray bottle. You could also use a 2-ounce spray bottle. You could use an empty 15 ml bottle that you have. Just use what you have and make it easy for yourself. But at any rate, experiment with this. Just start trying it out, because I don't say this lightly. This works when we use it, like every time. And it's just like the oils. If you don't use them, they're not going to work. So you got to open up those bottles and use them. So here's what we're going to do. I'll tell you what these oils are. We've got TerraShield. Definitely get yourself some TerraShield. It also comes just for, I mean, you could use this on your dogs or anybody. It's a gentle mix of oils. So you can get a spray bottle of TerraShield as well. So TerraShield, peppermint, lavender, lemongrass, great repellent. These are all great repellents. Cedarwood or clove. If you don't have cedarwood, you could use clove. And arborvitae. Arborvitae is the one, this is like the secret ingredient as far as the ticks are concerned. You got to get the arborvitae. And it's also a killer oil in so many ways. Great for immune system support and great for skin support. And it's the oil of divine grace for emotional support, which I love. So we're going to, what I'm going to do in my 4-ounce bottle is put 10 drops of each of these. So that's 60 drops of essential oil. My dogs are 60-pound dogs. These are all nice and gentle oils. So that's where I'm starting this year, because frankly, I don't remember what I did last year, and I'm sure I wrote it down somewhere, but I don't know where. So here I go. Here's the arborvitae. I'm going to do 10 drops. 1, 2, 9, 10. If you guys have it, like if you have a spray bottle or something, pause this video, go get your stuff and do it with me, because then you'll do it. This is going to take not very long, although like cedarwood and TerraShield are thick oils, and I don't have my droppers because they're in Noelle's room. So it could take a little longer just because of that. 6, 7, 10. The reason I went like this is to warm it up. It'll come out faster. That was cedarwood. Again, you could use clove instead. Lemongrass is next. This one will come out quickly. Lemongrass is also, you can use it in cooking, and you can also use it in lots of spring diffuser blends, which is pretty fun. Lavender, like the ultimate oil ever. There's so many ultimate oils ever, because here's another one, peppermint. I love doing this, you guys, because then I get to smell all these oils. And then finally TerraShield. And what I'm going to do is just top this off with fractionated coconut oil, and that way it's just mixed and it's going to really connect to the dog's fur. So then whenever they go out, they get this on. We spray it on. I'm going to stop talking. 9, 10. Okay, so that's 10 of each. I'm going to show you how much it is because it's not very much at all. Oh God. In the bottle. God, can you even see? There. It's not much oil, right? Essential oil. But really, the way this is working out, here's my fractionated coconut oil. I haven't gotten the dropper yet. This is going to take pretty much all, I mean it will. This is going to take all of this bottle. But this 4-ounce spray bottle, you guys, is going to last most of the season, if not all of it. Okay, so like this is a $12 bottle of doTERRA's fractionated coconut oil, right? And it's like, you're going to use the whole bottle? Yeah, and it's going to last me a long time. And it feels great to do that. Because, like, did you hear what I said? It was like over $400 for 2 dogs with the Vectra, right? So, there, I just used all of it. So, this $12 and those drops of oil, I'll have to do the math in post under because it's like nothing. I mean, like, these aren't expensive oils, you guys, and I only used 10 drops of each of them. So why not give her a try, right? Because now I just shake it and it's going to stay mixed in because it's mixed in oil, so I don't have to always shake it. I mean, you can, but you don't have to because it's already mixed in now. And all I have to do is every single time they go out, I'm going to either spray it directly on them or I'll spray on my hand and then get it on them, right? Get it on the legs, get it under, like in the pits, because those stupid ticks love to go into those little nooks and crannies. Ooh, they're so gross. And you guys, you need to do it every time they go out. So it's not like Frontline, like 1 application a month, but how much better does it feel? You save money and your dogs are not getting pumped with chemicals. So it's something to try, right? Again, you're going to experiment because in our yard, we have huge trees, big suckers, like 5 of them. And so, like, over the weekend, John was not able to take the dogs running and we didn't even go to the DOG PARK. And so we didn't put oils on them, right? They were just going outside in our yard. And so we did not apply oils to them. And Nico had an embedded tick on Sunday. And so that we hadn't put the oils on him in like 3 or 4 days. And it was pretty new. Like, it hadn't really sucked all that much, but still. So, like, he got it in our yard. So now, a lot of times that'll happen, right? It's the beginning of the season and you're kind of lax because you forget how nasty they are and how they're everywhere. And so now we're going to just apply it literally every time they go outside. But it's fast, you guys. It's a couple sprays and then you pet your dogs. Like, you get to give them a little extra. There, that's plenty. And then I'll just rub it on them. And it smells really good. And so then put some on me too, because those ticks will literally like jump out of the trees on you. Ugh. I swear they're like up in the trees and they're like, oh, here she comes, like a flying squirrel. Oh crap. So anyways, that's how you do it. If you have questions, let me know. I will keep you updated. Like, I'm just gonna see how this concentration goes. Like, I just filled this up and I could definitely smell it, but the way this is working is that aroma, that scent, that pungent scent is what's repelling the bugs, right? So they're just literally gonna like land on the dogs and be like, ooh, jump off. And so if I decide that I'm not getting the results that I want, maybe they're bringing on some ticks. Maybe the ticks aren't really jumping off of them or something. Then I'm going to up the concentration, and that's what you guys can do. Or if you have it, like, our dogs don't stay outside all day, and there are outdoor dogs, so if you want to try this with them, you're going to have to be diligent about how you're doing it. Like, are they in a specific area in a barn or something that you could diffuse these oils and then also apply this? That's something that you can do. Like, you can diffuse oils on your deck or porch or whatever, in a barn, whatever you want. So that's a way to help as well. But you kind of have to experiment with it, right? And so that's what I'm going to be doing. And I think that's it. I think that's all I got for you guys today. And we're doing a speed oiling event tonight, so hope to see some of you guys there, or all of you, because it's going to be super fun. Okay, I will talk to you guys soon.